Hi guys, myself Dr. V. Chandrasekhar, Associate Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, SRKR Engineering College, Bhimavaram. As a part of Internet of Things course of our curriculum, in this session, I am going to deliver a lecture on two important transport layer protocols, namely the Transmission Control Protocol TCP and the User Datagram Protocol UDP. The objectives of today's session are to learn about the two important transport layer protocols, the Transmission Control Protocol TCP and the User Datagram Protocol UDP, and to distinguish these two types of protocols. The figure shows the TCP/IP protocol stack in the context of IoT networks. In this architecture, the transport layer has two important protocols, the TCP and UDP. Transmission Control Protocol is a connection-oriented protocol and requires a session to get established between the source and destination before exchanging data. We can view it as equivalent to a traditional telephone conversation in which two phones must be connected and the communication link established before the parties can talk. With the predominance of human interactions over the internet, TCP is the main protocol used at the transport layer. This is largely due to its inherent characteristics such as its ability to transport large volumes of data into smaller sets of packets. In addition, it ensures reassembly in a correct sequence, flow control and window adjustment, and a retransmission of lost packets. These benefits occur with the cost of overhead per packet and per session, potentially impacting overall packet per second performance and latency. When considering the choice of transport layer by a given application layer protocol, it is recommended to evaluate the impact of this choice on both the lower and upper layers of the stack. For example, most of the industrial application layer protocols are implemented over TCP, while their specifications may offer both transport models. The reason for this is that often these industrial application layer protocols are older and were deployed when data link layer were often unreliable and called for error protection. While the use of TCP may not strain generic compute platforms and high data rate networks, it can be challenging and is often overkill on constrained IoT devices and networks. This is particularly true when an IoT device needs to send only a few bytes of data per transaction. When using TCP, each packet needs to add a minimum of 20 bytes of TCP overhead, while UDP uses only 8 bytes. TCP also requires the establishment and potential maintenance of an open logical channel. Select TCP for cellular networks for the transport of device language message specification DLMS, companion specification for energy metering COSM, because these networks are typically robust and can handle the overhead. The user datagram protocol is a connectionless protocol. Data can be quickly sent between source and destination, but with no guarantee of delivery. This is analogous to traditional mail delivery system in which a letter is mailed to a destination. Confirmation of the reception of this letter does not happen until another letter is sent in response. UDP is most often used in the context of network services such as Domain Name System (DNS), Network Time Protocol (NTP), Simple Network Management Protocol (SNMP), and Dynamic Host Control Protocol (DHCP) are for real-time data traffic including voice and video over IP. Constrained Application Protocol (COAP) almost always uses UDP. For low power and lossy networks (LLNs), where both the device and network itself are usually constrained, UDP is a better choice and often mandatory. Multicast requirements are also impacted by the protocol selected for transport layer. With multicast, a single message can be sent to multiple IoT devices. Multicast uses UDP exclusively. As a summary of this session, transport layer in TCP/IP stack uses two important protocols, the TCP and the UDP. TCP is a connection oriented main protocol used at transport layer and ensures retransmission of lost packets. UDP's connectionless protocol does not provide the guarantee of delivery, better choice for constrained application protocols, low power lossy networks, and for multicasting.